This is Dewalt's newest flagship impact driver, the DCF 860. Claims of up to 2,500 inch-pounds of torque, or 280 newton meters, 0 to 1,800 RPMs in speed 1, 0 to 2,500 RPMs in speed 2, 0 to 3,800 RPMs in speed 3, 0 to 4,500 impacts a minute. This tool is 4.8 inches long from the back of the housing to the tip of the collet. Bare tool weight of 2.4 pounds. Compared to the other impact drivers I've had, like the DCF 845 and the 850, the grip just feels different somehow. Updated speed selector, and you also have the ability to turn this tri-LED on for 20 minutes. You can also adjust the brightness. See what speed 1 has to offer. Even in speed 1, it kind of feels aggressive. Let's go to speed 2. That's a lot more power in speed 2 than most other impacts I've tested. You might even be comfortable just staying in speed 2 with this. All right, let's see speed 3. You can tell this thing has a lot of power. Let's get a bigger fastener here. Now keep in mind, we are not using a new power pack or power stack. This is the XR 6 amp hour battery. Torque Test channel has shown this being one of the better batteries, but not on the level of the power pack, power stack, Flex Volt. Look at the magnetisms. It's almost like this thing has VTEC, like their 961 impact wrench. It almost kicked down to save some power. Hello? Let's get a quick collet wobble shaky here. Yeah. Eh. Two things I'm noticing. Sometimes it'll go really fast, hit hard, and then cut itself back, slow it down, and get the job done. Or it'll be going slow, and then it'll ramp it up like VTEC, like the 961 impact wrench. Kind of did both there. It was kind of fast, slowed down, went fast again. Now that could be difference in the hardness of the wood. This seems like a super strong impact driver, especially for Dewalt. I can tell you right now, this is definitely going to kick tail from the DCF 845 unless it kicks down and slows it down. This does have some great lighting. I'm still a very big fan of the high Koki lighting, just like it a little bit more than everybody else's, but this is very similar. It's like a tri-LED figuration, but with like 3 lights inside of each section. We are already in the territory of things you should not be using an impact driver for. So, before we get started on this rather large lag, I think it's a very good impact driver so far. I'm not a fan of Dewalt ergonomics, and this one almost seems like it's an exaggerated Dewalt grip. So maybe if you like Dewalt ergonomics, you're gonna like this a lot more. I had my dad come over yesterday. My dad actually disliked the Hikoki impact drivers ergonomics and preferred this. Everyone's got their preferences, so I'm not gonna say ergonomics is a deal breaker because some of you might love it. Here we go. This is a 1/2 inch by 8 inch lag. Okay. So it did cut out for a second. Maybe we're not fully broken in yet. It's got some of them technologies that stop it. This 3/8 adapter has been through so much. Some people have noticed, but it's gone through like so many of the different torque tests and impact driver like battles. This specific one has just not broken yet. I've broken like 30 different Milwaukee socket adapters, but this one for some reason is hanging on. We have a little bit of grease on our fingers from inside the collet. This is the Dewalt's strongest impact driver by far. Now it is interesting that it'll kick either down or up depending on the situation. I guess there's some technology that has to gauge how much work actually needs to be put into whatever it's doing. It's pretty hot. For some reason I cannot find my temp gun to see how hot it actually is. I'd say it's probably pretty broken in now. Now that I'm holding it, the ergonomics aren't as bad as I initially thought of them to be. With a lot of these, the handle just needs to get worn in a little bit and it gets a little more gummy sometimes and just starts molding to your hand a little better. Now, if you're looking for this and you need to know the price, there are a couple different options for you right now. You can either go to Home Depot and get a BOGO, which is what I did. You get a 6 amp hour battery, a 4 amp hour battery, and a charger, and you get this free, which at Home Depot you can hack them and you return the batteries if you don't need them, and that makes this $107, I want to say. Actually, it might even be like $99. At Lowe's, they also have a similar deal, but you can get either 1 free tool or 2 free tools, and I would opt for 2 free tools, but Lowe's kind of pulled a fast one on me and said they didn't have any 860s left, even though I saw them in store. Either get 2 free tools or 1 free tool from Lowe's, or get a hackable deal at Home Depot. Very strong impact driver. Dewalt is definitely stepping up their game, but who knows how long this is going to last.